Are you a first-time home buyer? There are 5 things you need to know. Welcome to Home in Riverside. I'm Ann Downing, your host. I'm with Century 21 Now Realty, and I'm a realtor here in Riverside County. If you're a first-time home buyer, I usually give you a buyer's package, and this will help you navigate the buying process. The first thing you want to know is, what do you want in a house? You finally decided that you want to buy a house. Congratulations! What are you looking for? What kind of neighborhood? What kind of school system? And is it going to be close to relatives? How much do you think you want to put down as a deposit on the house? These are things you initially need to think about. So secondly, you need to talk to a realtor. A realtor can talk to you about things that you need to think about when you buy a house in a certain neighborhood. Also, we can explain the home buying process. In my buyer's packet, I will put this up on the screen as well, it walks you through the home buying process. So you need to have the home buying process explained to you by a realtor. Thirdly, you're going to want to know how much estimated closing costs are for escrow without an impound account, just for title and escrow charges. So you should get that as well. Fourthly, what are the benefits of home ownership? In my buyer's packet, it goes over some of the benefits that are good when you're a homeowner. Lastly, you should know general real estate terms. I have a whole list of terms in my buyer's packet, and if you sign up and you call me, contact me, email me, text me, I will send you a buyer's packet so you will know what to expect when you're a first-time home buyer. Let's go over the home buying process. So the first thing you have to do, and in my book you will see the free book that you can sign up for and get a copy of emailed to you. You will see a list of questions that help you decide on what kind of property you're looking for. That's the first thing you need to do. Secondly, you're going to contact a real estate professional like myself, and I can help you search for homes that match your list and match your wants. Thirdly, you're going to have to get pre-approved by a lender, a mortgage company, or a broker of some sort. Usually they're going to ask for W-2s, paycheck stubs, and they're going to ask to run a credit check or a preliminary credit check, and they're going to ask for proof of funds. How much do you have in the bank for down payment, and so on. They will give you a letter, which is called a pre-qualification letter. And this is really important because you need a pre-qualification letter to accompany any offer that you put on a property. Once you get a pre-qualification letter from your mortgage broker or lender, you give that to me, your realtor, and I know how much you're going to put down and how much you can afford in a house. And I can begin a process of looking up homes that are for sale and setting up appointments. We can do it in person, by appointment only during COVID times, or we can do it virtually. I have a lot of first-time buyers that cannot make it out here because they're still working, or they can't make it to this location, or they don't want to be out in the market during COVID times. And I do virtual tours. So as your realtor, I can take you there in person as on an appointment or through virtual tours. And I'm going to show you houses that match your list, or closely match your list. There's not a lot of houses on the market at the moment, so it is a seller's market. Less houses available than there are for buyers that want to buy them. And that has increased the prices in properties and houses, if you haven't noticed. It has gone up. So I will work you through this process. I will tell you what you need to do. I will help you search for homes. And I will help you figure out what the offer should be written up as. Now what I mean by that is, when you find a house that you like, let's say it's 320, and you know there's been 100 realtors that have looked at it, and you know it's going to be really popular. Well, you should look at what you can afford to put down on the offer, and also you should look at what comparable properties in the neighborhood have already sold for, because you don't want to offer more than the property's worth. because then the house won't appraise and your lender will not give you the mortgage because the mortgage will be higher than the amount that it appraises for. So you need to talk that over with your lender to get more details on that. But I will help you make the offer, and the offer usually includes your pre-qualification letter and proof of funds. Proof of funds can be bank statements, 401k, which you are going to withdraw from, or other documentation to prove that you have the funds available for the 20% down payment or whatever down payment you want to put down on your earnest money that you have to put with the initial offer once it's accepted, and also for the estimated closing costs from escrow and title fees. Now comes the negotiation. You will find that most likely in this COVID time you're in a multiple offer situation. If you have a multiple offer situation, then what you need to do is have me as your realtor negotiate for you. They will come back with a counter offer, and it will describe what they're looking for. Discuss those with your family, discuss those with me, your realtor, and we can accept the counter offer, or we can do our own counter offer and give our terms back to the seller and see if they accept them. Also, we can update the amounts for the offer and any other things such as removing contingencies and so forth. I can explain those further to you during this process of negotiations once we get there. So the buyer, that's you, has gone to a realtor, gotten pre-qualified, found a house, written an offer, submitted the offer, had me negotiate the offer with the seller, and now the seller accepts. Congratulations, you now can open escrow. Escrow is the process where they go through the title of the house to make sure it really is owned by the person who is selling it, to clean up any title issues that there are on the property, and also there's going to be a lot of disclosures that have to go back and forth between the seller and the buyer. You're going to have to fill out like about this much paperwork. Don't worry, I'll walk you through it all. And it's all for disclosures and protecting you, the buyer, for this property and what is being disclosed of what's wrong with it and history and things like that. So there may be this amount of paperwork, but it's a normal process that we go through here in California for buying a house. Next, we prepare for closing escrow. You're going to work with your lender and make sure that the loan process is going smoothly and that the details and percentage rates that they're offering are all what you agreed upon and that you're happy with. Then when the loan funds, the house records, the money funds transfer, and congratulations, you're a homeowner. And we close the escrow and you get the keys and you get to move, and it's going to be great. Don't worry, being a first-time home buyer can be a little stressful, but it's so exciting at the same time. I hope you found this information useful. Please like and subscribe below, and I'll see you next time.